Hi, welcome to Fiber Focus, the podcast brought to you by Sumitomo Electric Lightwave, where we dive into the world of fiber optics and all things connectivity. I am your host, Meredith Neely, joined today with Yuko Agano, who is Sumitomo Electric Lightwave's product manager for the FutureFLEX Air-Blown Fiber Solutions. And we are going to be talking about money. All right, Yuko. So I know that cost is one of the variables that network operators are weighing when they're making their choices, when they're putting together their bills and materials for any kind of upcoming project. So, there's cost, there's time, there is the network performance that they need to hit, the fiber counts, etc. And some of those variables, the network operators have some control over, and others not so much, like lead times can be a little tricky, for example. But when it comes to cost, their choices really can make a difference. Can you tell me a little bit about how cost can be impacted in a project?
Okay. Yeah. So it is a great question. And then a lot of network operator or the contractors, they're having a challenging moment right now because the cost of the project is increasing. And the choice that they're going to make, suited to their project, it is very important. And the cost saving, that is a challenging for end users and so as us as a manufacturers too. So there's a two major component of the price, the high price tag it is coming from. One is the labor and another thing is the material. So to, breaking down a little more for the labor cost, right now, the inflation, every year the labor cost is increasing. And then another thing is depending on the region, some project needs to use a union labor, and then that is very high price. The price is really depending on the region or skill of the labor, but it is increasing. And most of the study shows that the project price and 60% to 80% are coming from the labor cost. So, the labor is a big portion, and that is going to be actually the easy to save the labor cost if you really pick the solution for the installation.
Okay. So any choice that a network operator makes related to labor will translate to some cost savings.
Yes.
If they shave off just a little bit of the 60%, it's going to be a significant impact.
Mm-hmm.
What about material?
So the materials is the same way. It is inflation, is a material, especially the raw material. When the raw material gets shipped to the one place to the other, there's the, like a freight cost. Energy, it is becoming a big increase right now that it is getting higher energy, which means, the carrier needs to pay more for the gas. So shipping from one place to the other, it is costing a lot. The raw material like plastics and low smoke, zero halogen, like a jacket material, those are going high price too. So yeah, it's everything. It is increasing the price right now.
So on the labor side of things, you've explained that very well. I'm still curious about the material side of things. How does air-blown fiber make an impact on material costs?
Yes. So compared to the conventional fiber, you have to purchase like dark fiber. So if you think there's an expansion plan coming 5 years from now, or maybe 10 years from now, the fiber operator, they need to go ahead and purchase and kind of have to think about what is a demand 10 years from now, which is really, really hard and it costs a lot of money. But for the ABF, you don't have to purchase the dark fiber. All you have to do is just worry about what you need for now or worry about what you're going to need in the future later on, because that is going to be a huge cost savings for avoiding purchasing the dark fiber.
Yeah, so it's like pay as you grow and not like a big upfront investment with a guesstimate of what you'll need when you're probably not even in that role anymore, right?
Yes.
All right, so that's labor, that's materials, and I'm just struck by what a cool technology air-blown fiber is and how it would be very helpful if everybody could see for themselves how it's deployed and what, how that deployment looks different than conventional cable. Is there any place that people could go if they were curious and wanted to see for themselves?
Yes. So we do attend a lot of the trade shows in the United States. And the nearest that we're going to attend is the ACI show, which is an airport show that is in this winter. And then also the BICSI, both winter and then the summer that we do attend. And the coolest thing is you actually get to see the demo. A lot of people wonder and how the fiber bundle travels inside the little, tiny tube cable. And then we do have a demo that it's actually, you get to see the fiber traveling inside. And then we do use a clear tube so that actually be able to see it.
Oh, I can't wait. Okay, we will make a point of linking the trade show details for our audience members who might want to see for themselves. And I encourage everybody to. All right, Yuko, thank you so much for chatting with us today. And thank you for joining us for this episode of Fiber Focus. Please share this episode with your colleagues if you found it helpful. Come see us at a trade show and subscribe for more content coming soon.